General Hospital early spoilers August 25th to 29th, Maxie faces heartbreaking crisis, Britt's panic shocks Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers for August 25th through the 29th see Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, S. Hart and Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thiebaud panicking. General Hospital early edition spoilers, what's ahead this week? As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming for the rest of this week and then dive into next week. On Wednesday, August 20th, Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza listens while Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, opens up to him. I wonder if she is going to admit that she's catching feelings for Gio. He tells Emma he is not flinching either. It sounds like they might both be saying okay, they like each other. But how will Anna Devane, Finola Hughes react? Gio lives with her and Emma, which doesn't seem appropriate with feelings going on. Maxie Jones' health crisis shocks Port Charles. Something shakes up Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, maybe during an update from Lucas Jones, Van Hansis. Lulu asks what they're not telling her. I do wonder if Maxie's heart is giving out. It's been years since the transplant. The younger you are when you get the heart, the longer it lasts. But they don't always last forever. Lucas delivers rough news to Maxie's family. Max Scorpio, John J. York, is talking to Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, and Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, wondering why Maxie's heart would suddenly fail out of nowhere. It looks like very bad news. Lucas says Maxie should be awake by now, but maybe she's just not waking up. There might be a reason for this. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Anna Devane, Sonny Corinthos, and Quartermain drama. Anna has a theory to run by someone. I wonder if it's her and D.A. Justine Turner, Nazneen contractor, talking about Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, and what he is up to. The DA can't tell Anna she was at Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard S., but both are kind of on his side right now. Alexis Davis, Nancy Legrand, gets a new client, Stella Henry Vernay Watson. Alexis tells Stella that, by the insurance company's definition, what she did is considered fraud. Also, Sonny corners the DA and asks her if Justine is going after his son Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson. We know she doesn't want to. Drew is completely enraged on Wednesday on General Hospital, so I wonder if the DA is going to find a way to file something proactively to stop him, or maybe the DA stops him. Molly, Christina, and Ava's tangled relationships on GH. On Thursday, August 21st, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, has a realization. I wonder if it's about the things Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, has been saying about Cody and about the man himself. We all know Molly likes him, and Christina's just sabotaging that for her own selfish reasons, which is pretty typical of her. Ava Jerome, Maura West gets some new information. It could be Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, telling her she was chucked into the pool by Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright. Or it could be something about Cody or Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. Michael and Sonny celebrate a win, likely on the assault issue. I wonder if Drew has been shut down forever or just shut down for now. Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, is completely enraged. He's obviously going to be fuming that Aunt Stella is being investigated for fraud. I'm guessing it won't take Curtis too long to figure out that Drew is the one who set this all in motion. Britt Westbourne, Lulu Spencer, and hospital turmoil. Lulu and Liesl Albrecht, Kathleen Gotti dredge up the past. They are talking about Britt and Rocco Falceroni, Finn Carr, the embryo, and all the stuff that happened. Albrecht shows up at Maxie Jones's house. I'm sure she's heard that Maxie is in the hospital, or maybe she hasn't. Lulu tells her. Lulu is answering the door, and I'm guessing Albrecht is not expecting to see her there. Maybe she's come to visit James West, Gary James Fuller. Liesl Albrecht is going to be crushed to hear about what is going on with Maxie Jones's heart. I do wonder if Liesl may offer some medical expertise. But this is one thing that Liesl and Lulu can agree on: they don't want anything bad to happen to Maxie. They don't want James to lose his mother. They also agree that they don't want Rocco hurt. They do have a lot in common, but Britt Westbourne is the big sticking issue for now. They both think she's dead. But when it comes out she's alive, that will be a game changer for them for obvious reasons. Carly Corinthos Spencer and the upcoming Port Charles showdowns. On Friday, August 22nd, Carly shares her concerns with Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. I wonder if she hasn't heard from Jocelyn Jacks Eden McCoy, or if it's about the Michael situation. Elizabeth Weber Rebecca Herbst is there to encourage Christina. Maybe she's going to tell her to stop scheming before something horrible happens, since Christina already almost killed Elizabeth and Rick. Willow Tate Caitlin McMullen has something big to ask somebody. Cody is ready to confess by the end of the week. It looks like Tracy Quartermaine Jane Elliott's talk worked. She convinced him that Cody's feeling ick about what he's doing to Ava. Probably also about how Molly sees him. I'm wondering if he is going to rat Christina out to Ava. Elizabeth and Rick spend some time talking. I wonder if she's going to update him about the Michael assault on Drew and all that, so that he knows it for Willow Tate's case. Nina also gets together with Rick. She may want a Willow case update. I wonder if she's going to vent to him about Carly. Spoilers, Maxie Jones' coma and family tension. Then the following week, August 25th through the 29th, Maxie's loved ones are sick with worry. She's stable for now, but Lucas is concerned that she's not waking up fast enough. I'm just wondering if General Hospital is going to leave Maxie in a coma until Kirsten Storms is back from her leave of absence, which is supposedly sometime in October. If she's not in a coma, they could send her off to a special facility for transplant patients. They could just leave her conked out at GH. Lots of options. Alexis is going to fight for Scout Kane, Cosette Abinante, and also Stella. Alexis knows how awful Drew is. She wants Scout to be far away from him. She definitely does not want Drew to take Scout to Washington, D.C. Plus, Alexis needs to find a strategy and advocate for Stella. I'm just wondering where Martin Gray Michael E. Knight stands on this. If he will also figure out that Drew Kane Quartermaine targeted Stella, who Martin really likes, thinks she's wonderful and she really helped him. But Drew is so selfish. Drew Kane Quartermaine's schemes and Curtis Ashford's revenge. Curtis is obviously going to be out to avenge his Aunt Stella. Drew promised Curtis a truce, but he didn't mean it at all and immediately went after someone near and dear to him. D.A. Turner is busy plotting against Drew now that she knows he is dirty. She's going to do everything she can to bring him down. It's kind of ironic that she's only paying lip service to going after Sonny now that Dimple Charm seems to have worked. Christina may be scrambling to stop Cody. It would be really bad for Christina if Ava Jerome or Molly Lansing Davis found out she paid Cody to seduce Ava. I kind of wonder if Christina might offer Cody a bonus for his silence. Drew is not going to back down. Michael and Sonny may have won the battle, but I'm sure Drew will hatch another plan for the Willow War. Croatia, Chase, and Jocelyn Jacks, international drama on GH. Brennan has to weigh the risk of what's going on in Croatia. Things went sideways. Joss and Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, had to kill somebody, and Carly may kill Jack Brennan when this all comes out. Brennan is also dodging Anna on this issue. Of course, he still doesn't know he has a double agent who betrayed him, Colette Morrow Mercedes Lopez Renard. Joss will creep around the resort and find Britt at the Five Poppies. She can't just tell Jocelyn to go away the way she did to Jason Morgan Steve Burton because she has no grudge against her. Britt Westbourne, Jason Morgan, and Port Charles surprises. I do like that Britt was giving him grief for just dumping her for Carly, which he did, and I like that she's handing it back to him. But I also really think that Britt is actually trying to protect him. Jason Morgan is not going to go quietly. Britt's not going to be able to shake him off as easily as that. Also, Joss is conflicted on her feelings for Vaughn and taking another life. And look for more scenes ahead with John J. York as Max Scorpio and Bradford Anderson back as Damien Spinelli. Leak. 2 shocking character returns revealed, who's back in Port Charles? General Hospital fans, we've got a huge leak from a very reliable source that 2 more dead characters are being resurrected soon. One of them is promised to be truly shocking. I've got all the details on the leak and you are going to be stunned. We're going to talk about who is coming back. It's supposed to be 1 man and 1 woman who are being yanked back out of their graves, according to this new chatter. General Hospital, shocking returns and dead characters set to resurface. So first off, I want to clarify this is not a spoiler. It is a rumor, specifically a leak from a source I found to be very reliable. It's the same person who leaked Ryan Paevey's return weeks before it was confirmed or announced. They also leaked Kelly Monaco's shocking exit well in advance of when that happened. Plus, this source leaked Kristen Storm's short-term exit that's kicking off right now. So I do trust this person. With that in mind, let's talk about what they said. The source confirmed, by the way, that Ryan Pavey is indeed going to be playing Nathan West. Ryan Pavey, in case you were worried he was going to be someone else. Nathan West and more, 2 characters returned from the dead. Now, this very reliable leaker said Nathan is resurrected. He's not the only one who is going to be resurrected. They said 2 more dead characters are coming back, 1 male, 1 female. In particular, they said the reveal of the female is going to make fans' brains explode. So, we're going to talk about who could be back from the dead soon. We'll start with the female character because the leaker says it's a doozy. I want to start big with that. Nellie Benson resurrection? The Willow Tate and Nina Reeves drama. My first thought on a return that would rock the fans, but in a bad way, is Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watro's other daughter. You know, Willow Tate's, Caitlin McMullen, horrible twin, Ms. Nellie Benson, Chloe Lanier. Right now her twin sister Willow is a hot mess. Her life is in shambles, and she's not her usual sweet self. Recently, Willow told Nina she wished that she had died, like her twin sister Nellie, who was lucky to never know that Nina was her mother. So Willow did name-drop Nellie. Chloe Lanier hasn't had any recent work on her IMDb listing that would conflict with GH. These days, Willow seems to be channeling Nellie's dark behavior. She's acting like a baddie. Willow Tate's dark turn and Nellie Benson's potential impact on Michael Corinthos. The way Willow was messing with baby Daisy Gilmore Corinthos, Evelyn and Brendan Beamford, and ready to frame Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, as an opioid addict reminded me of Nellie. That was after Willow cheated on him with his horrible uncle Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, who she was about to marry. Of course, Willow is raising Nellie's son Wiley Quartermain Corinthos, Viren Weaver. I could definitely see if Nellie came back that she might help her sister Willow fight against Michael, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, and Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, to get their son away from all those people. In my opinion, if Nellie Benson was ever going to come back from the dead, this is the perfect time to do it. But I really hope it's not her. Helena Cassadine returns? GH's ultimate villain might stir things up? The next shocking woman to come back from the dead that I want to talk about is legacy supervillain Helena Cassadine, Constance Towers. It has been a minute since we last saw the incredible Constance Towers on GH. Fans would love to have Helena Cassadine back. She is an old-school villain. She's one of the greatest baddies of all time on General Hospital. Plus, with this Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibault storyline and Henry Dalton, Daniel Goddard, involved in it, and the WSB investigating, you know, it's perfect. This stuff is right up Helena's alley. Cassadine family power moves, Britt Westbourne and Helena. Britt Westbourne is back and Nathan is coming back, 2 of Caesar Faison's, Anders Hove kids. If you don't remember, Helena used to work with Faison. They're both criminal masterminds. Helena would love to come back and get her hands on little Ace Cassadine, Jay and Joey Clay, her great-grandson. With Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Chavez, allegedly dead, and Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, gone, we need more Cassadines, grown-up, adult, mischievous, scary Cassadines. Sam McCall's shocking death. Could Kelly Monaco return to GH? Now, let's talk about the third option of who might be coming back. I'll save the best for last because when talking about what female character they could bring back from the dead that would send soap fans into an absolute frenzy, none other than Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco. Fans were devastated and furious when General Hospital fired Kelly Monaco and had Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, kill Sam McCall. Fans have been protesting Kelly Monaco's firing since the news broke and afterward. I still see stuff on soap social media saying, bring Sam McCall back. If they did bring Kelly Monaco back and we got Sam McCall again, that'd be huge for ratings. She needs to come back and save her daughter Scout Kane, Cosette Abinante, from horrible Drew. GH clues, Kelly Monaco's new projects and Sam McCall resurrection hints. There are a couple of clues that have me thinking these are hints. For one, Kelly Monaco promised fans she was going to do a tell-all about her time on General Hospital. She said she was going to spill the tea on what led to her firing and them killing off Sam McCall. That never happened. Bigger one and more recent, Kelly Monaco was also supposed to do a spill-all podcast with her best friend Shauna Moakler, They were very excited about it and talked it up. Then, a couple of weeks ago, we found out Kelly Monaco was no longer attached to that project. Shauna Moakler revealed that the podcast called Wicked Awesome would now be hosted by her and someone from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. When Shauna was asked why Kelly Monaco was out, she said, "She has other work opportunities. There's none that I see listed. Maybe this means a return to General Hospital. GH male comeback, who is the shocking man being resurrected?" Alright, now let's talk about the guy who's being resurrected from the dead on GH. By the way, this person is somebody else. The return from the dead is not Nathan West, who is also confirmed back from the great beyond. This is another guy on top of that. With Britt back and the leaker saying that Nathan is back as well, and all the evil science going on, we might be getting back their awful dad, Caesar Faison. Plus, GH showrunners recently said the excitement won't end with Britt Westbourne. The Faison/Obrecht clan is just getting started, and they specifically mentioned Faison. That feels like a big hint Caesar Faison might be back. Caesar Faison and Peter August, more twists in GH's villain family. That leads us to another possible resurrection that fans would absolutely hate, with Faison's son and daughter back, with Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Gotti back, his other evil son, the spawn he made with Alex Merrick, Finola Hughes, could be back from the grave. Of course, I'm talking about Peter August, Wes Ramsey. Most fans would be absolutely disgusted if he came back, even though Wes Ramsey is a very talented actor. Peter might be the big boss that Britt Westbourne is working for. Maybe he's also holding Nathan West captive somewhere, and that's part of the leverage he has on her. Peter August might have picked up where his awful dad Faison left off. Obrecht Faison clan expands? Anna Devane connection and Peter's plot. Since the GH writers said the whole Faison/Obrecht clan, that could mean all of Faison's children, including the one he made with Anna Devane's, also Finola Hughes' awful twin sister. Now, the last guy to discuss as a possible comeback is another Cassadine. Again, I've saved the best for last. Spencer Cassadine and Paris, GH good guy resurrection theory. Last but definitely not least, the dead character returning could be somebody not evil. One of the few good Cassadines, fan favorite Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Chavez. We know Nicholas Chavez is really busy, so I doubt it'd be him. Spencer would likely be a recast. The reason I'm thinking about Nicholas Cassadine's, Adam Huss' son is because the location where Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, first saw Britt Westbourne was in Paris, the place where Spencer died, the place where he would be if he were, say, in a coma. Remember when he and evil Esme Prince Avery Pohl went overboard? Neither of their bodies were found. Britt, of course, was upset this week because Pascal Mark Forget wouldn't let her go back to Paris. Maybe Britt has been there with Spencer, whether he's alive and well, in a coma, or maybe an amnesiac, and she's got him stashed somewhere. Spencer and Britt, GH friendships and secrets in Paris? Britt seemed quite frustrated that Pascal wouldn't let her return. At one point, if you remember, Britt and Spencer were very close when she dated his dad Nicholas. They did have a falling out but reconciled since then. She absolutely adored Nicholas' son. So we'll have to wait and see. But in terms of getting the most bang for their buck, resurrecting Sam and Spencer would be the best thing for ratings. Who do you want to see back?